Buenos dias. Good day. Hello. Friday. 39 degrees right here on the barometer. That's what it says. Not too hot, not too cold. I'm 39. That's not that bad. It ain't windy. We got some rain though. We've been having some rain for a couple of days, which is good because we was lacking that rain for a while. It was pretty dry. I wanted to speak today a little bit on it was a question I was asked. I don't know if I have spoken before about it, but most likely I have. I just maybe don't remember. And it has to do with initiation, right? Let's put an example. Like I used an example on my previous video, right? As $600 was an example for the video. Now, an example in this video is that, let's say I was initiated into Engayo. And time went on, and maybe I left the house or I got disconnected somehow, or whatever. I was just initiated, and 5, 6, 7 years went down the line, and nothing. I stood as an Engayo, just kept living my life. For some reason or the other, I'm pulled back, or I'm interested into getting back into the tradition, progressing, maybe furthering my studies and my understanding of the tradition and the calling, let's say, or whatever. And I start looking for Munanso, and I find a place, and they're gonna initiate me as a Tata and give me a fundamento. One thing and one thing only I want to say is that that's something a little dangerous, because if you don't have no experience, if you don't know how to work with that nganga, how to conversate with it, how to pull codes, sign binary, you don't know whether you divinate with Kari, or you divinate with bones, or you divinate with the chamalongos, the yamputos. You don't know none of this. So it's a dangerous thing to receive an nganga like that. And if you do receive an nganga like that, I hope you have a teacher that's going to teach you. But I do not recommend that. If you find a house, right, and let's say I got initiated as Tata, but I didn't receive a fundamento in nganga, I could do more in the tradition as being initiated Tata, because it gives me license to do more than what an Engayo could do. An Engayo really can't do anything. He could learn certain things, but you can't teach him too much until he progresses and and becomes a Tata. Some say Tata Inkisi also. And the majority of the time, when you hear Tata Inkisi, it's not that they receive an nganga, because some houses don't give you no nganga as a Tata Inkisi. The majority of the time, for what I understand, I could be wrong, you guys correct me, when they initiate you Tata Inkisi, it's because there's an Inkisi that resonates with you. So let's say I'm going to get initiated into Tata. They initiate me into Tata Inkisi because I have an Inkisi, I have an Impungo, I have a force of nature that resonates with me. And that will be my Inkisi. You understand? Some understand it differently. Some understand it as that you receive a fundamento, you receive your inquisi when you become a tata inquisi because you got a fundamento. I don't see it that way. I see when you receive a fundamento, you become a tata enganga, not a tata inquisi. But since these are interchangeable, it depends what rama you in and how they do their things. Another thing is when I go, right, and I get initiated as a tata, and as I explained, I could learn more. I got more license, and I got an ability that the Tata could teach me more things, more secrets, more stuff that he cannot teach an Engayo or Pino Nuevo. You teach me more. I could actually be there and assist in doing things, in rituals. I could see more things, being done, and learn more divination and learn things that an Engayo can't. You understand? It's a higher degree. You went up from just being a novice to now let's say a nurse practitioner. You're not a doctor, but you're a nurse practitioner. You understand? Whether male or female. She becomes a Yaya. Okay? And then a Yaya Nkisi. Or Yaya Nganga. Depending what rama, how they say, and how they use the terminology. We will say a Yaya Nganga. If I become a Tata Nkisi, right? And they tell me, look, that Nkisi that resonates with you, that impungo that resonates with you is Siete Rayo. You understand? Some houses, when you're ready, when they see that you're ready to receive an Nganga, might give you a Siete Rayo. Because that's how they work. They work on giving you a fundamento, an Nganga, dependent of what resonates with you. Some houses don't. Some houses will build you an Nganga depending of what it is that the house traditionally give first as far as a fundamento. They just don't give you that. And it doesn't mean that that you can't work the tradition because they didn't give you the Nkisi. They said, no, it's not. It doesn't work like that. Some work it like that. Some don't. Some give you an Nkisi, an Nganga. There's tradition. See how I use it interchangeably, Nkisi and Nganga? Because to me, an Nkisi is that you have an Nganga, you have an Nkisi. But I understand that they also use the word and the terminology Nkisi, and also in reference to the force of nature that resonates with you. I understand that, But if you are going to receive an Nganga and they tell you that you cannot be there, don't receive the Nganga. There are requirements of you having to be there. Do you have to be there for the whole procedure? No. If the Tata gives you license, yes, you could be there. But you still have to be there for certain things. You understand? They just cannot build you an Nganga and that's it. You have to be there for certain things that have to be done. You have to be present. If they tell you you cannot be there, I, myself, and I will not receive an nganga from that house. That's just my opinion. My opinion, and it's just an advice that I could give you. If you get initiated as a Tata or Tata Inkisi, and you're using Tata Inkisi as that power that resonates with you, that force in nature, that gives you license to do more than an Engayo and to learn other things. There are more secrets, that they cannot give to Engayos. And it gives you the opportunity to learn more. And it gives the Tata the opportunity to teach you. So you could be able to receive an Nganga in the future when the Tata sees that you're capable and you have mastered enough that he or she is aware that you're capable to receive an Nganga and to hold up the biogenetic rope and hold up that Nganga, that Nganga doesn't overpower you. So it's very dangerous. It's like a lot of people give analogies, right? Of how dangerous it is. Imagine if I come on, right, and I say, you never shot a machine gun before. You never held a machine gun and you never pulled the trigger and unload a machine gun. And I put a clip in there, cock it back, and give you an AR-15 fully automatic. And I tell you, shoot it. Without showing you how you're supposed to stand, what I explain to you, what's going to happen. And you pull that, and I tell you, pull that trigger and hold it back. What do you think is going to happen? You either could kill somebody in the range, you could kill yourself, you could hurt yourself, bullets could go up to the air, you could spray sideways, down, ricocheting, because it's a dangerous weapon. It's something that you haven't mastered, you haven't been trained, you don't know nothing about. Why don't you start the person off with how to hold a handgun in the correct manner, how to unload it, how to strip the gun, how to clean it, stance, how to stand when you're gonna shoot, how to aim, then practice with bullseyes and different parts of the bullseyes to hit different parts of the body that represents the body, and how accurate is your grouping of your bullets. You understand? Meaning, how close are they to each other at the part where you want to shoot? So it's the same thing. When you receive an Nganga, you should be capable to operate and to maneuver and manipulate that Nganga. If not, it's going to manipulate you. So, and it's dangerous. It could harm you. So you have to be there, guys. You have to be there for certain things when it has to do with the with building the fundamento. You have to be there.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
All right, buddy. Sorry about that, guys. You have to be there. Being initiated into Tata is just not a title. You know that? It's a position given to you. And it's a position that is very important. And is honored. When you receive that initiation as a Tata, is something to hold with honor, because you went further into another step. Now now you're just not a private no more. Now you came up a rank. They gave you a stripe on your shoulder. And you keep on and keep on and keep on till you become a sergeant or something, or a captain. you know, and so forth. And this is how the tradition, you know, should be and is. And you're gonna constantly be learning from your elder, and if not from your elder, you're gonna be learning even from your own fundamento, from the muerto, from the spirit. Once you bond and attach and communicate and be and form a relationship with it, and it's like you and her, or you and him, meaning the Nganga, know each other and congregate more, and you know, it becomes a family member. It becomes something very hard, very close to you, you know, that you'll be passionate with. It's not you know, you have to look at an Nganga as the deity being there. Don't look at the Nganga for what it holds in it. Don't look at the sticks and the rocks and the empaca and the caldero as an object. You have to look at the Nganga as there is a spirit there. There was human before. And then there also are spirits in there that are not human, that never had a body, because BCB spirits don't have bodies like me and you. You understand? They're not human. When we speak about the spirits in nature, those are not human spirits. There could be spirits that were human in the vicinity, but the actual spirits that we speak about in the nature are not human. Anyway, guys, I hope that you understood, and I got to give a little bit out. If anybody wants to put some input, leave it in the comments. Thumb up the video. I just want people to go through things in the tradition and not have to go through stuff that I've been through, that I have to have rework, repay, relearn, you know, headaches, you know. So these are just informative videos. At the end of the day, you guys make your own decisions. You guys are your own persons. I'm only here to help out to the best of my ability. I do not claim to know it all, because I don't know anything, really. You know, I'm here to learn, like you guys. So be safe, have a great weekend, and I hope to see or talk to you guys soon. And salam alaikum, malaikum salam, que sambia la kutare always, hoy, mañana y siempre. Today, tomorrow, and always. Peace.